Uber. There is a place for Uber, maybe obodo ibofu. There is a place for struggle. But ya abuna no ihe akiye jizine, ihe akiye me for 30 years of your life. There is a place for struggle, maybe obodo ibo. So can you well na ya beg obodo ibo? I gacha go struggle stage. I no go 5 years no obodo ibo. So we've passed our struggle stage. Now na ya guchaga kwa na everything. Then na mbulu doctor, mo dima mbulu doctor, mbulu a nurse. Okay, for now, finance will not be a problem for us because two of us we are earning good money. Man, open na mbele obodo ibo mbulu nurse, dima mbulu Uber driver or something, name one thing or the other. If una some oya na beluga anya na ego gi. And the stress. Imano we na aza na ina alu olu. Onwe naza na ina alu olu na akwụ gị $70 an hour, 80, 90 an hour. Actually inye gị ebe ọzọ, actually ka ije transfer somewhere. Ayo gị biko, iye ewelu 50,000 na asị na ị na-emove. Ebulu ngwongwo gị buje eba, you will not spend 1 naira. Amanele ewelu 50,000 negi as send 40 ye nwa ki weje new location. Or education na emelogi. Or ye ibu a professional na emelogi. Or ye ibu a doctor, a nurse, a pharmacist ye emelogi n'obodo ibo. Your struggle will be lesser. Ega man butcher the problem again. Yes, relocation plans. Ega ya butcher the problem. If only man can call so. If you don't get about such, you see sometimes the man you won't want to take shifts. Because ega na $80 per hour, 90, 70. You know it's not 16, 20, 25. That 16, 20, 25 be yende madu. Ne eko kwa na ha n'obodo ibo. Mana when ndi gula akwụkwọ na anata 70. 80.
Ijego. Onye na-aga school, onye na-agụ ha akwụkwọ. O nwere ike na-enweta a country like US ebe ahụ elu. O nwere ike na-enweta per hour of $50 per hour. Ko need some level of education.
You need level of education.
Anọ na enwere ọrụ a na-akpọ ndị na-arụ na Walmart, Oga Kennedy ya, and ya wụrụ na ị na-abịa na live stream, ị na-abịa na this platform. Na ịbịara ka ị bịa were your shallow and myopic mindset na-abịa here. Gị mara na this page is not for you. Page a ihe iji bịa here awụ for entertainment, osokwe ya ihe ọchị na ihe egwuregwu so ya. Ị bịara here for education, ị bịara here for contact, ịnweta contact and ịnweta updates. Mana ya wụrụ na ị bịara gị isi ka ị were your shallow mindset bịa here. This place will disappoint you, I'm sorry. Eji ego, onye ọbụla nwere ambition of ịbịa nwee ihe a na-akpọ ka ọ na-arụ ọrụ na-akwụ ya $50, 50 pounds, 50 euro, 50 this amount depending country onye ahụ nọ. Onye ahụ needri some level of education na ihe ọ na-eme. Eji ego ịmụtụrụ onwe gị, I can't hear you. I muted you. Go ahead.
Education is not always near Galilee 4 rounds of school. All the important. Man, nobody make a lot of things very easy. And when certification from good universities, because here in make and those things is almost waste of time.
So can use all the word of certification. Onya who need some level of certification. And certification will education. No,
from a good institution. Each check something for project management. Which one is this thing? Which certification can recognized from which school? Can get it recognized from which platform? Can get it recognized so that you don't go and waste your money and time. So in what the certification? Education. But not informal education. Why not school? Akuzula formal and informal education.
So come digress or man stay part of the business kind of. Ụmụnne anyị ndị nwechara car company, trucking company. Ụmụnne anyị here ka Mr. Roger way into trucking. Otu Oga Kendo hano. And ụmụnne anyị nwechara na-erecha taya, nwechara moto parks n'obodo oyibo ebe a na-akwụ ụgwọ, nwechara ihe gbasara old people's home. Ha nwere certification ha mere codedly ka ha enweghị ya. before
You can ne- you can ne-
ruo that level.
you can never open and hold old people's home unless na front ụlọ mmadụ. Mostly nọ na abụba nurses. Ihe emelili my friend bụ a nurse since ka m na-arịa mepee home for the old people. Ọ sị m na n'ike adịrị inene some certification exams. Nse na ego dị na ya maka the mom nwe home care home. So nna sị mama gị nwe care home na Dallas mepee na side ya anụnwa. It's going at least ije mụọ ọrụ n'aka mama gị bịazie mepee something like that. Ọ sị m na ike adịrị ime certification and she's a nurse. So you must get some certification, this in the licensing and all those kind of things. You must do a lot of licensing. Those things doesn't come cheap. Man, ego dia. You want even ego dina those kind of line. Man, it doesn't come cheap. Iye melili something. So if any kubuna, ibi obodo ibo, malebe kalogi easy. Asina na nke nwaki na-eme gidigidi no megi na alolu kafia warehouse all through your life. It's stressful. You can work in the warehouse. You can work in you can do all those things, but now you have to plan yourself to get a higher something, to get a better offer. Enwere a lot of things and Amazon online. Ichekie, ihe na-emebe bụ na nchọrọ ime any certification course. Ihe na-ajụ bụ gịnị? How relevant will this be in 10 years time? Any course in Aju, how relevant will it be in 10 years time? So AI will now analyze those courses. Okay, this course is relevant. This thing, AI is going to take over this. AI is taking, so you name anything, you name something the more this thing, more future. What even where future? So, but a lot of us will just come because now. In the next 3 years, AI needs everything. Even this data analysis, a lot of the AI does a lot now. So you have to, now, you have to do something where prospects. When they pharmacist, when a pharmacist. What if AI takes your pharmacy job? Or even if AI will take the pharmacy job, it's not going to be now. It will take time. It will take time. So in education is very important. In conclusion, education is not only when you go to the four corner of school, and when formal and informal education. Like electrician, plumbing, all those ego dikwania. In service air condition, ego dinia. Mane ya amu.
So ụmụọrụ echere mụ plumbing ụmụọrụ aka nda a na-agakwara ya a na-enwekwa some level of certification iji ego.
Ihe amụ now. Ihe amụ ego dị na ya. Because ọ bụ na amụ ọrụ aka na Nigeria. Inwego the basics. Ọ dị ka onye na-anya moto na Nigeria. Ịma na ibi obodo oyibo. Ihe ahụ ịma anya aya sị gị kpopụ those things ịma maka na obodo oyibo dị iche. Because every junction ilu enwe sign, enwe drive, enwe yield. Enwe stop. Mano, I ain't watch all those things. In na nkịtị. Enwe science dị na nkịtị. Mana I ain't all those kind of things n'obodo na Nigeria. If you get so ihe ọ bụ na ịmụgodo na Nigeria, ọ bụ na ọrụ aka ka isi na ịchọghị get school because some people na time agafego. Man, I will want to tell you that ọ bụ na n'obodo ebe ịdịgodo 70 years, you can still achieve your dreams. That's just the truth. Ha enwero age, unless na ịdịrọzi mentally sound. Ịdịgodo 80 years, onwe nwaanyị mfo kịta ọ sị na 65 years. Go Jibule North, which him not do in Nigeria. So unless this is mentally sound, once you're mentally sound, you can still achieve your dream. A guy school, your life will be easier for you. Imagine struggle and struggle, go with between you and your spouse. So I wanna call him no for now.
Okay. Ojego, thank you. Biko nga choka mpolite Creamy, come not from you. Ibia bole here before. Come not from you. Creamy, my sister. Okono, enwere him chere ere lagoku. Okono, during our grandfathers in their days, because they made to give poor grandfathers. Enwere ihe na standard 6. Enwere ihe na standard 6. Most of ndị Igbo gbashiri ike that time, ha na-aga school. School ha na-aga standard 6. And many of ndị Igbo gbashiri ike gachara those school. Ha ọnụ gbashiri ike. Okay? ewezga education Ojukwu Ikemba Ojukwu anaghị dị as famous or the education say push ya forward, but we don't see that. Okay,
ọgụ school n'obodo oyibo Papias jeli obodo oyibo je go school ọgụ school na London.
okay, ewezga education the likes of Nnamdi Azikiwe, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, always doctor, which is always national figure, in fact always global figure. Ọ naghị ewe ihe ọwụ better school. People na-alụchitere anyị agha ịghọtago, even maazị most of them dịcha educated, ihe awụcha ndị gara school. Cheke ndị niile ndị Igbo ji ekwu okwu, ndị niile wụ na achịrị ime ihe ndị Igbo ihe asị na nna enwekwara ndị dị ụta n'ala Igbo na South East, ha dịcha educated. So ihe awụ ha argument, in fact ihe awụ eziokwu, just ụka ọnụ just pụtawada side ị na-aga ịnụ pụtawada side. Okay, Creamy, ka I know from you, ka I preach eru ụmụnne anyị yes otu esi enwe ọrụ aka, otu esi aga school gata ya.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening. I don't know.
Onye ebe ka iwu.
I'm onye Delta, man, I'm Igbo.
Okay. Which local government in Delta?
Oshimili.
Okay. Oshimili North or South?
North.
Ebe shall join?
Canada.
Mbaga n'iru.
Okay, a film na Okono, what he was saying was actually right partially, man. He didn't pass the message properly because I joined him from the beginning. If I'm feeling on a try most blacks prioritize education than Igawa into trading, in the sense that I'm like their family background and they know they cannot afford something. So Kama Hageji Gawa into schooling. I think he's trying to know yeah, Kama no yoga into trading. Then after trading, yeah, Gawa school. Okay, am I getting your message properly? Okay. So that is what more I believe. No, even sometimes it pass the message DH and how people comprehend is different. But him, he was passing it in another way in the Madone water. Because Ogi is Zobi, the Kawana. Education, also on education and very important. Mana, you wanna try we kawa mbabuna. For example, you came from a poor background. Can make you stress away your family. You go into school, get more trading. Then when you acquire trading, you have that knowledge and the capacity to go to school. You can now go back to school. That is what I understood from what he has been trying to explain since. But he didn't explain it properly. That is it. I feel he didn't kick against Agana school, Agana mana. Imale to Akpagera. Dika mba Mr. Ken, Uncle Ken Bagonite, Sinayawa training the brother. That was what he was trying to counter him now. Yawa training the brother in our school. Because the brother has the opportunity for Uncle Ken to train him. Because there is no way you will go to school without finances. So on a try corner, even if Sinezuno nego ni noroputa, give try ya, keep bambo chute ego, then it sizi ego, then you can now go back to school. That is all I have to say. Education is important, both ways, both business and education. The two are okay. Peace.
Okay. Thank God clarify ihe o kwuru, put in a more proper way, got very moderate. Thank you so much. Biko m ga-achọ ka GL Homes, nwanne ka m know from you, oh, my sister ka m use to boss ga-ebutekwa onye ọzọ. GL Homes, I think this lady mere interpret ihe ụka ọnụ kwuru ọfụma and o mere ya dị more moderate. Okay, nwanne tigo ọnụ, welcome.
Thank you so much, Agu. So it continue from ihe the woman ukuru. I think no way be okono na arụtụ aka kama na odozichagolu ya ka o kwesịrị iji dozie olu ya. Ihe ọzọ awụkwara na ọ na-contradict onwe ya also n'ihe ọ chọrọ ekwu at times. Kama na ihe dị na-ewu na enwere formal education nwee informal education. Even years of experience also is part of education, you know. So it's all about choosing the one that you know that you have the capacity to carry. it's not everybody that will be able to have their PhD. It's not everybody that have the capacity to further their education because of their capacity, mental capacity. Mental capacity is important. So if you don't have the mental capacity, you can't further your education. Then, and that thing is opportunity. And that thing is opportunity. Our grandfathers, they didn't have the opportunity to, further their education in the sense that doing further research on anything Hanoneme those days, because all we are talking about here is advancement. And let me say this, there is nothing that you see today that have not been existing before now. Onwegi ihe ehuru today, the new. Omega exist. Now the difference was the advancement, the modernization. Modernization is just the difference. But if it is existence, it has always been there. Most of the drugs that you take today, and anybody can fact check me, there is no drug that you are taking today that has not been existing from, the things that they used to produce the drug has always been there.
Use all the word tablet,
Okay, tablets. Okay, sorry. So there is no tablet, there is no pill. Let me use that word. That you are taking today, all right, that has not been there. It's all about research. I will give you an example. Scorpion happy, the venom. We heard that from research, the venom is so useful medically and so on and so forth. But it has been there. The truth is that discovering, furthering your education, research especially, having the opportunity, sponsoring yourself, because in some, of course, like Nobodo Yibo, you see some opportunities where you see some, like companies sponsoring people further their government, paying you for research. So you are just a research student and they are paying you. Like in America, once you're a research student, after your school, you have the chances to stay, to live in America. Yes, I don't know. Those in America, you can fact check me. So these are some of the things that people get that enables them to, make further research on their field. So ebe anyị washi anyị enweghị that opportunity. Even today, at times it's difficult getting scholarship and some of all these things to further to enhance our research and so on and so forth. But now the age I know now, with the age that everybody wants everything seamless. That's the age we are. And that is why we must not be left behind. Africans, our people, we must not be left behind. So as the world is progressing, as the world is advancing, we must also advance, both in technology and so on and so forth. So the difference between people of our forefathers and today is just, furthering our education, making more research, getting to know a lot of things that can work. But that does not mean that those things have not been there. It's just the method, all right? The methodology that they are using to their application is also another thing. And then making it look more seamless is another thing. So it is important that you go to school, make further research on your field, and whatever thing you are doing, it is important. But those things has been there. The solution has always been there. It's just for you to make a research and simplify it. Amplify, simplify, so that it will be more decent, so that's just it. So whether you are learning work or you have the capacity, because the truth is, like I said before, it's not everybody that have the capacity to do their masters. It's not everybody that have the mental capacity to do their PhD. It's not everybody that have the mental capacity to even become a prof. So all these things lies on capacity. However, ineme jishike na ya. Do it until you become the best. If it is handwork, make sure that akoremur that newo the best in ime. If it is education, if you have the capacity in furthering your education, to the distance, to any level, go ahead and do that. But in all, nobody should talk down on education. Education is important, so we must, continue to do
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Dr. Sam, argument I gave debate will stand, okay? Despite that lady bia water the thing. But this debate is not to, be spread or ignorant, but all we be mere in part, people mutai. Sometimes I na the controversy to learn something. Okay, sometimes you escalate to modify. Okay, so debate I game ihe gbasara business and ihe gbasara tech. So ị ga-anọ on the side of tech, or Mr. Wajand Okono ga-anọ on the side of business. Ọ ga-awe a very huge debate tomorrow. Ka anyị mara otu ọ ga-esi mara ihe ọ ga-result. Okay, Mr. Waja, achọrọ m ka ikwu okwu, Mr. Waja.
Okay, Chukwumerija. Ekene gị ọfụma, kene ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ na-ege.
Welcome.
Aka nsị ada ama aka aja. Chukwumerija, ịma na mụnwa bụ a living ancestor. And ife ọhụrụ na ha na-ekwu enwere na value for our ancestors, ịma na ya afụ m mmata. Even the way bata here maka doctor, so achọrọ m njụa doctor 3 questions, then I contribute to zen ife a na-ekwu. So the first question m chọrọ ka njụa doctor, because na
ono ga-agwọ doctor ịba this night. Doctor ndị a ga-agwọ gị ịba.
Anyị egbuwa doctor azụgba ọma nke a, echi ya aka Joseph maka mma eri akwụkwọ n'ụka wee bịa. The first question m chọrọ ka njụa doctor na before I move forward, so that ka a lot of ndị Igbo nọ ebe a wee mata that na enwere ife dị iche na mmadụ ga school na mmadụ dị educated, and enwere ife dị iche na mmadụ bụ a literate person, somebody na-asụ oyibo ọfụma, yana na mmadụ bụ somebody dị educated. So achọrọ ka njụa doctor 3 questions, ọzasịzi anya nkọwazia many things. And the first question m chọrọ ka njụa doctor ka m wee mụta ife bụ, achọrọ ka doctor gwa m kedu ife prove na a human being dị educated, because most Igbo people amara ife prove na human being dey educated, and that on ka doctor kwuo nkịta ka mmalụ kedu ife prove na human being, onye ọbụla bụ human being, ke a single thing prove na this person bụ an educated someone. So doctor Zanka ịzasị ya njụkwa ya ọzọ 3 questions nkọwazi ya doctor gaa n'iru.
Hey, ono ga-agwọ doctor ịba.
Melite, don't worry. Melite, relax.
Doctor dị sure na
Doctor asụkwado Igbo adama anụkwu Igbo, even na asụ
Doctor ọwụ Igbo mana ewuli enwe some words because of the okwu anyị na-ekwu ihe dị more of ka otu m si ekwu ya. Sometimes okwu anyị na-ekwu dị tu ọwụ enwere some words wụ na ị ga-ahụ ya n'Igbo, so ọ ga-awara ntị gị so ya. So enwere ihe m ga-ekwu doctor, biko ọ dị m ka ịhapụ sọ naanị nwa ji anụ ụka ọnụ, ha ga-egbe gị ka ose tomorrow. So ama m achọtara gị onye dị grounded ga-anụ your team, so ka ọ wụrụ ụnụ abụọ gị na onye ahụ versus ụka ọnụ na Waja, ka ha ghara ịgwọ gị ka soya beans. Nwanne gaa n'iru.
Doctor gaa n'iru, brief please.
Okay, Mr. Waja, thank you. Ekele m gị sir. Ihe na-egosi na mmadụ jere school, m ga-ekwu ya n'ụzọ ihe abụọ. M chọrọ ịma ị gara school ugbu a, Mr. Waja, m chọrọ ịjụ gị mgbe imuturu anya na ihe na-ekwu.
O muturu because of echo. Emuturu ya because of echo ka ọ ghara ime echo.
Asị m ka ife prove na a human being dị educated, ọ bụrụ ịga school. Kedu ife prove na a human being dị educated? Ị na mmadụ anya kịta isi na this person dị educated. Gịnị prove na ị ga-describe someone as onye dị educated? Gịnị prove na just one thing achọrọ ntu na time the short?
Okay, ihe ga-egosi na mmadụ dị educated wụ na ịhụ ihe ndị a na-akụzi, ihe
onye a na-ezipụta ndụ gosiri na onye ahụ gara skuul